When it comes to brows, some people groom and others just let them go. Well, why does it matter? Our next guest says these little hairs can make or break a beautiful face.
Brows are really the most important feature on your face, in my opinion. They're basically the frame to your face.
So today, Benefits brow expert Courtney Reyes is inviting customers to the Brow Bar to turn their woes into brow wows.
I've had some experiences where I've been over-tweezed, so I've kind of been on a hiatus for the last couple of months. Like I haven't had them waxed or anything for like 6 months, trying to let them grow back. I've tried doing things on my own, it doesn't work. It never looks as nice, so that's why I'm here today.
What we're gonna do first is we're going to do something called brow mapping. And brow mapping is how we find the perfect shape for your bone structure. So I'm gonna use a Q-tip. I have a hard angle brush and I have our Browsings product. What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna grab some wax and some powder. You grab an equal amount of product on your brush. I'm gonna come at the inside groove of the nose straight up along the bridge and I'm gonna make a line. This is ideally where the brow should begin. I'm gonna come from the corner of the nose through the end of the iris, and that's where the brow should arch naturally.
Then she makes her last mark,
which I come from the corner of the nose to the corner of the eye. And that's where ideally the brow should end.
Then she connects the dots.
So we're actually going to make nice kind of straight lines through the brow. And it's also important to remember brows are sisters, they're not twins. So they're never gonna look exactly alike.
Then she wipes away any straight lines before waxing.
Basically, we're gonna take out everything that's outside of the lines we created.
The last step, a little more zing.
And you're gonna do small strokes starting at the base of your brow up into the width of your brow. And what this is gonna do is this is gonna define that amazing shape we just gave you. Now I know you said you were concerned about the sparseness at the end of your brow. So this is gonna help really fill in and give some more definition. Take a look.
Oh my God. I feel like my eyes have opened up. I feel like my face is more defined. Like it feels like it's a whole look. Like now when I put on everything else, my brows now match everything else that I do. I got such great tips I'm gonna take with me and look like this going forward every day now.
My eyebrows are very light and there's a scar through one of them, so it's really hard to get them looking even and defined and like prominent to where they actually show up on my face. I try to fill them in. A lot of times I'll just leave them alone and I won't do anything because I get so frustrated in the morning.
This is called Gimme Brow. There's tiny microfibers in the gel that stick to the hair and stick to the skin that create an amazing texture and volume to the overall brow. Most pencils and powders, those sit on the skin, but the Gimme Brow, because of the microfibers, actually adhere to the hair, so it's gonna create a volume and texture and look more natural. And she already has a really amazing natural shape, but we're gonna accentuate her shape even more.
Courtney uses a highlighting pencil called High Brow.
So to apply high brow, it's as simple as 1, 2, 3. All you're gonna do is you're gonna make a line underneath the brow and you're gonna blend it in with these little guys, your fingers. When you're in between surfaces and you have those little straggly hairs, this is gonna help cover them up. And voila, perfect brows. Take a look.
Oh wow. I feel great. I can actually see my eyebrows. They stand out on my face. I think I look more awake and more alive, and I don't look so pasty and washed out because I have that feature kind of popping out.
Last in the hot wax seat is Jonathan, who's hitting the dating scene soon and not ashamed to get a shape up.
Men should do their brows because really what it does is it kind of pulls together a really clean manicured look.
I usually just kind of tweeze in the middle just so I don't have a unibrow. I just want my eyebrows to look definitely cleaner, just shaped up, not so, you know, out there like that.
For men, they typically grow too much in the center, can actually make the eyes appear closer set.
Courtney starts by measuring.
Jonathan's just a little overgrown in the center, so we're gonna wax that off to clean it up. Jonathan, are you ready to get waxed?
I'm ready.
Are you ready? Okay,
Definitely.
perfect. Here it goes. You okay?
Yeah.
Halfway to perfection, don't even worry. So as you can see, I just groomed the center and underneath just to give them a little cleanup. The reason why we didn't do the top was because then they would look too defined, and that's really not what our male customers are going for.
I feel smarter. I think I look a little bit edgier. I think that the ladies are gonna love it. Walking up to the brow bar and just getting my eyebrows done it didn't feel bad. I mean, yeah, everything is pink around me, but if it's gonna make me feel better, I'm all for it. You could be in and out of the mall in 10 minutes and then nobody would even know you were here.